So as you all know, guys, ChatGPT is actually trending. Like, it is hitting the online market like real hard. And in today's video, I want to talk about this ChatGPT tutorial in this particular video, and I'll equally couple it up with some prompt engineering course that will actually help you understand how ChatGPT works and how to take advantage of ChatGPT and everything you need to know about ChatGPT. So what exactly is ChatGPT? Before I explain what ChatGPT is, there are some basic things you actually need to know in order to get the detailed explanation of what ChatGPT actually is. So the first thing you actually need to understand before you start thinking of taking advantage of ChatGPT is actually understanding some basic terms, because there are some basic terms that was actually put together to come up with ChatGPT. The basic term number one we'll be looking at for today is actually AI. So, and the other basic term we'll be looking at again is GPT. Then the other one is NLP. Then the last one is LLM. So these are all of the basic terms we want to look out for, and their meanings and how they actually help to come up with this ChatGPT of a thing that is currently trending in the online market. So without much of our time, what exactly is AI? AI actually means artificial intelligence. This is when human teaches the computer how to do tasks like human. Like, AI is actually when human teaches the computer how to do tasks like human, like writing, content creation, drawing, solving complex problems, or even coding and programs. So this is what AI actually means. Then we'll now move over for NLP, which is second to the AI. Then the NLP actually means natural language processing, because these are all of the ways ChatGPT actually operates. AI is actually the artificial intelligence that's, training this computer to actually do some tasks that are actually meant for humans to do. Now, the next one is actually NLP, which actually means natural language processing. It is a field in AI. Okay, you actually have to understand that all of them equally falls down to AI, or all of them equally ties down to AI. It's a field in AI where human train computer to understand human languages. If you have been using ChatGPT, these are all of the processes with which your ChatGPT actually function. One, it is now doing tasks. It has been trained to do tasks that humans do, like writing, coding, and all of those things. Then the next one now is actually understanding human languages, like natural language processing. It is when human train computer to understand the human languages. That's NLP. Then the third term you equally need to think of when you are taking advantage of ChatGPT is actually GPT itself. So what is GPT? It's trending. ChatGPT. So what exactly is GPT? GPT actually means generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, so what generative pre-trained transformer actually is, it's a neural network machine learning model trained using internet to generate any type of text. So in this section now, you understand that ChatGPT can actually generate any type of text for you at a single prompt command. Without much of a time, you equally need to understand that ChatGPT is actually built as the third generation of the GPT, which happens to be the trending or the most current or the most advanced GPT version at the moment. Although it seems OpenAI is actually introducing the GPT-4, but at the moment ChatGPT is running on the GPT-3. Okay, so you need to understand that. So now that you have understand the basic terms you need to put into consideration before taking advantage of GPT, you now know how to use GPT. Now you already understand how GPT works. It works with AI, that's artificial intelligence. Then it equally works with NLP, that's natural language processing. Then it works with GPT, that's a generative pre-trained transformer. Then the last one that actually helps ChatGPT works very well is LLM, which is actually the large language model. The large language model is actually a deep learning algorithm that can recognize, summarize, translate, predict, and generate text and other content based on knowledge gained from massive data sets. Okay, so this other part of ChatGPT now, or this other technological part that was actually used to come up with this ChatGPT that is currently trending happens to be LLM, which is actually the large language model that happens to be a deep learning algorithm, that it can recognize word, it can summarize word, like it can do a lot of stuff, even down to translating. That's the reason why at the moment you now notice that ChatGPT work in multilingual languages. Like ChatGPT can even translate any word to another languages for you. That's the function of the LLM. The LLM is in charge of that. That's why you now see that ChatGPT works in multilingual features. So the LLM is the one that is in charge of that. Okay, so without much of our time now that you've already known the basic term you need to put into consideration, or you need to take cognizance of to actually understand how this ChatGPT of a thing works. Now you need to understand the step 2 of it, which is actually the prompt aspect of it, because ChatGPT actually work at a prompt command. What is actually prompt command? You need to understand that before ChatGPT can give you any feedback or any result or any answer as to your question, you need to initiate the prompt, which is actually the command. So what exactly is prompt? Prompt engineering, you need to understand that there is something called prompt engineering, which actually helps you give ChatGPT the proper command in order to get a proper feedback or a proper response. So prompt engineering is basically working in the AI field. Yes, you need to understand how this AI thing works, especially the ChatGPT AI. You need to understand how it works very well by learning how to communicate with these AIs and getting feedback results. So let's take it again. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is basically working in the AI field by learning how to communicate with these AIs and getting feedback or results. So the prompt engineers are very good when it comes to communicating with ChatGPT, because there are a lot of ways you can actually communicate with ChatGPT. I'll show you just quick ways in this video before we call it a wrap for today, because I don't want to waste much of your time. Then, now that you have already understood what prompt engineering is, working with this AI in order to get the best feedback, and all of those, understanding how this AI works and all of those stuff. Then the next one is, what is prompt? Prompt is what you actually use to instruct ChatGPT to give you a result on a particular something. Then a prompt is a test that you give to AI that the AI will understand and then reply. Okay, so I'll show you how to actually go about that. Then type of prompt, you have just two basic type of prompts that this AI or this ChatGPT of 18 recognize very well. One is prompt by example, then two is direct prompt. I'll equally explain that to you. So without wasting much time now, let's fall back to what a prompt is and how you can actually, utilize this prompt. So if you come over now to ChatGPT, you're going to see this section here where you can easily type. A prompt is, okay, let me initiate a prompt right now. Let me say, what is internet marketing? Now I'm trying to initiate a prompt. What is internet marketing? So the definition of prompt is that it's a test that you give to the AI that the AI will understand and then reply. Now, the prompt I'm giving to this ChatGPT now, which happens to be an AI, is what is internet marketing. Automatically, ChatGPT will definitely understand what internet marketing is, and it's going to give me a response or a feedback or a result. So let's quickly hit on the prompt now. I can just hit on enter and give it some time. So as you can see, it's thinking. So it's trying to generate a feedback for me as to the prompt I initiated, which is what is internet marketing. So let's give some time to actually think and then give us feedback. So as you can see, it's already generating it. Internet marketing, also known as marketing or digital marketing, refers to practice of using the internet to promote a product or service. It involves a range of strategies and techniques, including search engine optimization, that's SEO, then pay-per-click advertising, PPC, that's social media marketing, content marketing, email marketing, and more. Okay, so as you can see now, ChatGPT have actually understood the prompt that I initiated, which is what is internet marketing, and now it's giving me feedback. So you equally need to understand the prompt engineering aspect of ChatGPT. If you don't know how to actually initiate a perfect or a proper prompt, you don't get the best result or the best feedback from ChatGPT, because this thing is programmed. So you need to actually understand how to work with the programs. So now this is an example of, like I said, there are two major type of prompt. And this one that I just initiated is the direct prompt, just a direct question. So I will equally show you how to initiate the prompt by example. That's instructing ChatGPT with a more detailed prompt in order to get a more detailed result. Okay, so let's go over now to this section again now. I can just delete this one that I've searched already. Then I come again now. Let me show you an example of a prompt with example, how to initiate a prompt with example and get a reasonable feedback. Okay, let me get started with I want to tell ChatGPT what to do, like in detail. Let me tell ChatGPT now, act like a 10 years experienced internet marketer and explain what internet marketing is. Then I can go as far as saying, you can ask me questions to better understand what I want as feedback. Okay, so let's hit on it now and see what ChatGPT can actually do for us. So as you can see now, this is a prompt by example. Now, before I initiated this prompt, I actually instructed ChatGPT what to do in details. So this is actually the prompt engineering of ChatGPT, how to, understanding how to better make use of ChatGPT in order to get the most amazing feedback. You can even go as far as telling ChatGPT not to give you answers that are already saturated, that it should give you answers that are not rampant on the internet already, and it will give you the most unique results. So this thing is programmed. You need to equally know how to use. As you can see, it went on by saying the first one was what is internet marketing? He just went on by giving us the direct explanation or definition of internet marketing. Now, we went on to initiating the prompt in an exemplary way by, instructing him to even ask us questions if you want to understand what we really want as feedback. Then as you can see now, the result he actually gave, sure, I'll be happy to explain what internet marketing is as an experienced internet marketer. You see? Internet marketing refers to the process of promoting a product, service, or brand online using a variety of digital marketing strategies and tactics. The goal of internet marketing is to attract, engage, and convert potential customers into loyal customers and advocates of the brand. As you can see, this one sounds more advanced and more professional compared to the other results it actually gave us. So this is an example of the two types of prompts that we actually have. So you can make more detailed research about prompt engineering and how to actually utilize ChatGPT with your prompt engineering skill. It's actually a way of making money online. And so prompt engineering is equally another digital skill that you can actually acquire. So that's it, guys. This I just want to wrap up the video, explaining what ChatGPT actually is to you, because so many people do not actually know. They have been hearing of ChatGPT, they just rush on to create an account with ChatGPT, but they don't know how ChatGPT works. They don't know how ChatGPT was actually created, and they don't know the basic terms that ChatGPT was created with. Like the GPT that comes after the chat, some people don't even know the meaning. Like I've explained it to you in this video, but if you still want to learn more, you can watch the video again. You can ask me questions as regards ChatGPT. It's very simple to actually make use of. It was actually created and developed by OpenAI. So this I just have to call it a wrap, guys. But before I end the video, my name is Daniel Anthony. What I do on YouTube is that I teach you how to make money online, share tips and strategies, review hidden tips and strategy, reveal hidden online tactics that can actually help you make money online if you implement the strategy very well over the years or over time. So I just have to call it a wrap for now, guys. Until we meet again in my next Make Money Online tutorial video. Bye bye. I love you all and peace.